My name is Michelle Sieben, and I have been a voting member for the planning committee for the online conference for music therapy since this past March. Prior to joining the committee, I regularly attended the online conference, so I'm going to share with you what I love about OCMT from the perspective of an attendee. What initially drew me to the online conference for music therapy was its cost effectiveness and convenience. Often the national and even regional conferences are outside of my reach financially once you factor in cost of registration, travel, and hotel accommodations. But I still have the desire to network with other music therapists and hear about what's happening in the field. So OCMT requires no travel or added expenses. For the reasonable registration fee, you are presented with an opportunity to connect with music therapists in an international forum. So as a direct result of my attendance and participation in the online conference, I've been able to establish professional connections with music therapists all over the world without ever leaving my home. I personally try and watch as much of the conference live as possible, and I've done a few years where I've gone the full 24 hours. I like the option of interacting with the presenters and the other attendees using the chat box and being able to ask questions as the presentations are happening live. But one of the other convenience aspects of OCMT is the ability to go back and watch the recordings later. So if you're not able to participate live for the full 24 hours, you don't have to miss out on any of the sessions offered because you can always watch them at a later date, up to a few months after the conference. So what other conference can you go to where you don't miss any of the sessions because you can always go back and review the video? The last thing I want to say is the main concern that I had when I first decided to attend the online conference was my love-hate relationship with technology. Technology and I don't always get along well, so I was a little bit worried about a conference that had to be attended completely online. However, what I found over the last few years of attending is that the planning committee spends a great deal of time really learning all of the aspects of the platform being used, and so they were really helpful at troubleshooting any issues that came up for attendees or presenters, and were really capable of making the event run as smoothly as possible. So the technology has actually never been a problem for me as a participant, which I was both surprised and happy about. I'm really excited to be involved in the planning committee this year, and I hope you'll consider joining us online this February. Thank you.